I don't usually do this, but I've got a bag full of products that for whatever reason, I just wasn't loving. I pretty much only ever tell you guys about products that I actually enjoy. Like, I'm pretty black and white. If I don't like it, I literally don't talk about it. But I was thinking and I was like, do you know what? It might actually be valuable to tell you guys some things that I wasn't liking and why. And that's not to say that they're like terrible products, because they might be really, really good for you. But on me and my skin, for whatever reason, they just weren't great. But in saying that, I'm going to start with the candle. So I got this one from Kmart. It's their salted caramel and vanilla cookie dough candle. Obviously, going by the description, I was expecting like really good things, but oh, I don't know what it is. It has this like real earthy, medicinal, like herby sort of scent to it. So I don't know if mine's a dud or whatever, but it reminds me of like Irish moss, I think. If you know, you know. But yeah, I was really disappointed with this, so sorry. Okay, next up, we've got a toothpaste. This is by the brand Polished London. It's their ultra white whitening toothpaste. I picked this one up on a whim. I think I must have just been in the mood to try something new. I don't know, there's just something about the taste of it. It's like a very powdery mint flavor, and I just find that it didn't A, foam enough, or B, just feel like it really did anything. So yeah, I'm just sticking to my normal toothpaste from now on. Okay, next up, I've got a body butter. So this is by Tree Hut. It's their Tropic Glow Firming Whipped Shea body butter. Again, in the jar, it smells amazing, but on my skin, I was just like really underwhelmed. And for the price that you pay for it, like I just was expecting a lot better. Someone out there might really, really enjoy it. I was just a bit underwhelmed. Next, I have a sleep spray. This is by Kit. It's their Good Night Pillow Mist. Got this in a Mecca Beauty Loop, and I had just run out of my usual favorite sleeping spray, which is the This Works Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. And for me, I just think that this smells like quite zingy and like invigorating. I feel like there's like a lime or some sort of citrus in there. It doesn't say that there is, but when I was spraying it, it just sort of like energized me more than, I suppose, like calmed me down. If you love it, please let me know why you like it. But I just found that it didn't like calm me down. It actually just invigorated me a little bit. Okay, next, I really, really wanted to enjoy this. This is the Natio Soft Focus Pore Perfecting Primer. For me, I thought that it was going to be like the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty, which I freaking love. But I just found this consistency stayed quite wet on the skin. With these putty primers, they're good because they fill everything in, but they usually sort of dry down enough that if you use a powder product, it's not going to grip to it. Whereas yeah, I find this stayed quite like moisturizing on the skin, which I didn't really want. And it was just gripping my products. So yeah, unfortunately this was just a miss for me, and someone out there with drier skin or more mature skin might actually prefer this. Okay, next I've got a L'Oreal Paris Under Eye Serum. This is their Revitalift one. It's got the 3 little metal roller balls in there. I thought I was going to absolutely love this, but I found that when I applied it, it actually left like a sticky sort of residue under my eyes. It wouldn't absorb into the skin properly. I don't know if it's user error or what. Really gave it a good shot. It just wasn't doing anything for me. So if any of you out there swear by this, please give us your tips in the comments. Okay, next I have 2 lip balms. I'm really sad about this one. This is the Burt's Bees Cucumber and Mint one. Again, I wanted to love this. I mean, I'm a kid from the 90s, so that cucumber, mint, melon vibe, I just maybe was hyping it up in my head for whatever reason. It almost has like a savory smell to it. So usually with a mint product, you'd expect there to be like a little bit of sweetness to it. But this is like full-on cucumber like salad moment. I don't know, hopefully that makes sense, but I just was maybe thinking it was going to be something that it wasn't. So when I actually used it, I was like, ugh, which really sucks because I usually like Burt's Bees products. Another one that I wasn't enjoying was the bubble one. So this is their mint one again. It's just very lackluster. It sort of like left a film on my lips. It was almost like a little bit grainy, like, you know, when some of the oils and waxes harden. I guess it's popular because it comes in like a little silicone case with a keychain, but sorry, it just wasn't doing it for me. But if you've got like a younger tween or whatever, I'm sure they would love it. Okay, so next up, I've got 2 of these products from Rescue Remedy. These are their liquid droppers of their regular Rescue Remedy and then their sleep time one. Don't get me wrong, I bloody love their spray versions of these and the little black currant pastilles. But if you've used Rescue Remedy before, you know that it has a very acquired taste. So having it in liquid form, it almost makes it even worse. And I don't know, I just felt like this didn't really do anything for me. Whereas yeah, with the spray, like I kind of go to town with it. And with these, it almost didn't matter how much I used. I just wasn't getting anything out of it. So yeah, that was a bit of a bummer for me, and they're expensive. Okay, this was really disappointing. So this is the Garnier Body Superfood in the Mango Vitamin C flavor. I know you all love it when I call things flavors instead of scents. See, in the tub, that smells delicious. It almost has like a banana vibe. Like I wish they'd release this in a banana formula. But when it's on the skin, it just smelled real funky. And I don't know if it's just like my pheromones or whatever, but I tried this a couple of times and I actually had to like rinse it off my arm because it just didn't smell good. So I don't know, just really disappointed in that. All right, I've just got a couple of products left. So this is a face scrub. It's by L'Oreal Men Expert. It's their Hydra Energetic Deep Exfoliating Facial Scrub. When I worked at Priceline, a lot of people would ask me for like good facial exfoliators, like gritty ones. I sort of had to explain to them that, yeah, it's like really hard to find at the moment unless you go St. Ives Apricot Scrub, which I still use and love personally. But yeah, really hard to find like real textured ones. And for me, this was even like the most textured that I could find in there in the skincare range. I love the Men Expert line anyway, but yeah, even for me, this being as gritty as it is, it still just wasn't enough for me, which really sucks. So I'm just gonna finish off the tub, and who knows, maybe I'll love it in the end, but for now, I'm just not blown away by it. And if you're after a facial scrub, I would just buy the St. Ives Apricot Scrub. Okay, next, super random, but I have a floss. This is by Oral-B. It's just their regular essential floss. I don't know what it is. I must just have like a jagged tooth back here. But this floss, every time I would use it, it would just shed like crazy, and like bits of floss would break off in between my teeth and then they'd be like stuck there. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, I ended up finding another floss that was a bit better for me. But I think maybe if this is a little bit more gentle, then it could be good if you're not in a good flossing routine and you're just starting or whatever, then yeah, maybe this would be good for you. But I just found that it would shed like crazy in my teeth. Okay, and then lastly, I have this e.l.f. Clear Lash and Brow Mascara. So it's got two ends. You've got the end for your brows, and then you've got like a more narrow pointed edge here for your lashes. As a brow product, it does a pretty good job. It holds in place. It is a little bit firm and crunchy though, so if you prefer a softer hold, this might just be a little bit too crunchy for you. But as a clear mascara, I just found that it irritated my eyes, and to be fair, like my eyes are pretty sensitive at the best of times, but this one, I don't know, I could feel it almost like on my lashes. Other clear mascaras that I've used in the past, like I love the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara, but you can only get that if you like buy it online. And so that was always my go-to. And then when I saw this was available, I was like, oh yeah, sweet. So I tried it and I just, yeah, it irritated my eyes. I could feel it on my lashes and I just wasn't sold. So I'll probably just use this as my brow gel. So there we go. They were all the products that I just wasn't loving. And again, it's not to say that they're awful products and they're the worst and you should never try them, because it's not about that. I just feel like you guys sort of know what I enjoy in skincare products and stuff like that. And if you're the same as me, then you're probably not going to enjoy these products for the same reason. Or maybe you hate my recommendations. So here you go. Now you'll know everything that you'll probably love. And like I said at the start, 9 times out of 10, if I'm talking about a product on here, it's because I actually enjoy it. And I just wouldn't waste my time if I didn't, but it's all right. So yeah, let us know in the comments any products that you haven't been enjoying recently and why. On the flip side of that, make sure you are following me for all of my other makeup, skincare, and fun lifestyle finds, because we always have a lot of fun over here. All right, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.